What is up, guys? Matt Emroy back again. Back to another vlog video. And yes, if by that noise you've been able to tell already, I am in front of Dillinger's again. That is because, right over there, my mom's Lincoln Town car needed the inspection. So, for those of you counting, that's number 3. That's right. They all wound up being needed inspections right around the same time. So that was my dad's Lincoln Town car, my mom's Lincoln Town car, and then the truck. Mine is going to be good for another year. I actually got mine inspected back in, March. So good for almost another year. I am not going to be able to stay out here too long because it is majorly warm. It's about 88 degrees right now with a 95 to 100% humidity factor. So it's almost instant sweat when you're out here. Matter of fact, the only way I could bear being out here right now is there is somewhat of a breeze, which helps a little bit. I mean, it's not that effective, though, when you're looking at close to 100% humidity. A couple things I wanted to let you guys know. I think I have one of those other computers sold, the one I showed you guys in my vlog last time. I have a couple people interested. I think one of them may be coming later on today, so hopefully that one's sold. But I do still have the Dell Inspiron 530S for sale. I'll try to go ahead and give you guys the specs. If anybody's interested in that system, it's a Core 2 Duo. It's got 6 gig, no, take that back. That one is a Pentium dual core, 6 gigs of RAM, and a 500 gig hard drive. And that one I think I've listed for $160. So if any of you guys are interested in that computer, go ahead and send me a personal message. Don't leave it in the comments because I won't discuss personal things in the comments section. Just go ahead and send me a real personal message for as long as they'll allow that. But not too much else planned for today. I already had to go to an appointment this morning, which I've already taken care of. I'm here getting the inspection done, and then after this I have to go over a client's house and help him, kind of teach him how to work his new computer that he got from me. He's 90 years old, and he's really not used to Windows 10, so basically I'm going to go over there. He gave me a specific list. He wants me to go ahead and teach him how to edit photos in Picasa. He wants me to teach him how to transfer data back and forth from his old computer to his new computer via his flash drive, and just wants to basically learn the basic internet tasks, which I thought he knew, but apparently his last computer experience was Windows XP, and I guess he connected the internet via like AOL, so he's not used to just opening up a browser like Chrome or Firefox or an Explorer and actually being able to go onto the internet. So now that he's finally hooked that computer up to the internet, should be able to help him out a little bit. They are really busy here today, guys. They're even working outside. They have an overflow area right here, if you can see behind me. They have these 2 lifts back here, so basically when the garage portion is full, they can go ahead and work on them out here. This is a really, really good location. If you live near the Portsmouth, Virginia area, Dillinger's Tire and Auto. Any problems you have, if you need alignments, shocks or struts, they do tune-ups, radiator services, diagnostic, brake services, lube and oil. They also do state inspections, which of course is what I'm getting. Basically all your automotive needs can be met here, and they actually use, if you need to get a new engine or transmission put in, they use Jasper engines and transmissions, which from what I understand are very, very good quality. They're rebuilt and they do the work in a timely manner. You can see they have a engine sitting out here right now. Not sure what that's out of. But yeah, like I said, if you guys are in this area and you need some car work done, definitely take your work here. We've been coming here for many, many years, and we really like their service. They do a good job, and they're very, very knowledgeable on what they do. Well, I'm starting to get hot, so I'm going to go ahead inside and kind of take a break for a while. I'll talk to you when the work's done. Alright guys, so I've been here for about an hour now. They had a problem with the other car they were inspecting, so it's taking a little longer than expected, but on a positive note, I was able to complete a sale. One of the gentlemen here is going to buy one of those desktops that I had, so as of right now I think I have both of those other computers sold. One thing that was kind of a surprise while I was sitting in their big waiting room, which is right through here, I was watching Rachel Ray, and all of a sudden, I noticed that YouTube user Dame Drops was on Rachel Ray. I had no idea that he was going to be on there. Usually I get an alert because I'm subscribed to his channel, and usually it comes in the form of, you know, just like a message saying, hey, Dame Drops is going to be on Rachel Ray, you know, what is today? Thursday the 16th. So it was kind of a nice surprise. They had 3 different kinds of dishes they had made. There's some type of hot dog with like a kimchi on top. It was kind of like like an Asian inspired dish. They had a chicken burger, basically. It was like chicken strips on a burger bun. And the other one was some kind of casserole, which it was kind of hard to hear because there's literally about 6 other people in there talking with the kids. So I really didn't get the whole conversation they had on Rachel Ray, but I thought it was just really cool to see Dame on there. I love seeing when other YouTube users make it big. Hopefully one day I'll be able to rise to that amount of stardom. I don't know though, we'll see. But I'm back outside now. It is absolutely gorgeous now. The humidity is up, but the sun has gone down pretty much behind one of the many clouds that were starting to form. They're high, thin clouds, so no rain as of yet, but we should be expecting within the next couple of hours, and there is a very, very nice southerly breeze coming in, and it's actually fairly cool, which is kind of surprising. Usually when there winds coming in from the south, it's usually a warm front, but really does not feel too bad right now. I must say I do feel bad for the mechanics here because their bays are not air conditioned, but that's very common for any type of automotive establishment. I remember for years and years my dad telling me that when he worked in mechanic shops, almost none, about 80% of them had no type of air conditioning, and the 20% that did never used to work right because they couldn't handle the fact that most of the doors are always open. So that's kind of goes with the territory. When you're a mechanic, you're pretty much going to sweat your you-know-what's off in the summer. That's about as graphic as you'll ever see here on this channel for sure. Well, I think they are almost done. I'm going to go check on it, and we'll see what the rest of the day brings. Talk to you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, she passed with flying colors. Not a thing wrong with this car. So I am going to head home. Ooh. Turn that fan down a little bit so you guys can actually hear me. I have it on auto right now. I need to move the car because it's kind of blocking everybody in. So I will talk to you guys a little bit later, but the Mom's 03 Town Car inspection's done, so we are good pretty much on all of our cars for 1 more year. Alright guys, well, you can see I'm back home right now, and I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here shortly, but before I do, I figured I'd do another short Q&A session. I haven't done one in a while, and I know I'm not the greatest at answering your guys' comments. I apologize. With all the stuff's been going on around the house, I honestly just have not had time, and I get so many of them in, it just is unrealistic that I'll ever get to you. But just because I don't answer your comment, don't think I don't read them, because I do. Every single comment that comes in, I do read, but I may not necessarily be able to respond. So we'll go ahead and go with the comments for yesterday's vlog, which has gone beyond my wildest expectations. As it sits right now, I'm going to pull the info on that up to tell you guys exactly how good that video is doing. So far we have, and of course my computer is going to be slow right now, so bear with me for a minute guys. Okay, as of right now that video has 227 views and 118 likes, so absolutely amazing. I really appreciate it guys. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this Q&A. All the questions and comments that I'm going to read right now are all from yesterday's vlog. The first one is from the Alien Races Tech channel. I still love that name. Congrats on the likes, man. You're sure picking up. Yeah, I really am surprised. When I first started doing this channel back 5 years ago, I never thought it would grow this big, so kudos. Same to you. I really hope I start seeing some cool things from your channel too. I love watching my subscribers, guys. Go ahead and keep putting content up. It really works out in the long run. Next is from the Adventure Bros. Hey man, great work on the vlogs. They're very interesting and entertaining. That's the goal. I mean, I want to make sure that you guys not only are entertained, but also learn something in the process. That's my goal with every vlog that I put out there. Militant Vegan wrote, I live near London. This would be amazing if we had any around here. For $1 for 500 milliliters, which is $1.42 for a bottle of water. I was shocked when he thought Walmart was expensive. It's expensive for around here, and I know exactly where you're coming from, because up in New York, where my grandmother lived, water is very expensive there, because when you buy a 24 case of, say, bottled waters, you actually have to pay 5 cents each deposit for each of those bottles. So you may see an advertised price of $4.99 for a 24 pack, but by the time you're paying the deposit for all that, you're up to $6-7. So I know exactly what you're talking about. Reviews for Noobs wrote, nice win on the claw. I'm telling you, that was sheer luck. I never win on those things. I was amazed that I got it like the first time, and I probably should have quit while I was ahead. Zachary Smith wrote, will you make a video on you doing a burnout in your car? Probably not. 2 reasons. One, I don't want to ruin my tires. Tires for that car are extremely expensive, and doing a burnout is one of the quickest ways to destroy a tire. And number 2, we have several police officers that live in my neighborhood and the surrounding neighborhoods, not to mention the fact that there is a police satellite station right outside my neighborhood. And with my luck, I would definitely get a ticket for doing that. So, not likely. The only way I would consider doing that is if maybe I was able to take my car to like a drag strip, and I might do it there, but on the street, no, it's not going to happen. Mr. Jimmy said, cool video. Thanks, bro. Let's see. Max O'Neill wrote, how many PCs do you have? Just a question with love your vlogs. I know I replied to that Two-Mate account, and it's really true. I mean, I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 set up in my room right now, but I have probably another 5 or 10 in my closet. I have them all around the house, and they fluctuate so often, I couldn't give you an exact number. It just really, really goes crazy. Okay, that is all from yesterday's vlog. Now, there was only a couple of questions from the vlog from the day before. That was the one where I showed you guys the install of my radio. Sonic Wang, I still love that name, wrote, that is a lot of likes, man. I guess the trolls are gone. Yeah, well, we'll try not to mention them, because the second they start mentioning them, they're going to be back, believe me. Jonathan Grindle wrote, and this was the vlog for the day before that. That's the day before that. That's the one I went, let's see, that was Sunday, because that's when we went to Texas Roadhouse. He put, I would be cautious on those because I bought the same one and died in the next few days. And I think you're referring to the PNY memory sticks, or the USB sticks. Yes, I have had some PNY memory sticks in the past that were total garbage. They maybe only lasted a week or so. However, I bought some 32 gigabyte PNY USB sticks about 6 or 7 years ago, and those sticks are still working to this day, and I use those constantly. So I thought I would just take a shot in the dark. If it doesn't last that long, I'm only out $15. It's not that big of a deal. And at this particular drive, I'm not going to use to actually store anything really, really long term. It's mainly going to be for data backup. So I think it'll be okay. And once again, if it's not $15, I'm not losing much. This one is for the vlog from when I installed the Pioneer Radio. This is John Doe. He wrote, also be cautious with D-band. It should only be used for drives that you are going to get rid of and not repurpose. I made the mistake of using it on a drive twice and it ruined it. It was a small 500 gigabyte laptop drive, and after using D-band the second time, it wouldn't take installs of Windows. It's an awesome tool, but it can really put some strain on the drive that you're from writing, reading, depending on the settings you choose. I mean, they have DoD present in there. Pretty cool stuff. Yes, I agree with you. D-band is a very, very malicious tool in a way, because it totally destroys your data. It uses DoD encryption basically to go ahead and destroy the data. I forget. I think it's like level 2. That being in mind, D-band, when I use it on hard drives that I'm pretty sure had some type of very malicious virus on it. And when you use D-band, you're basically doing like a low-level format, which means you are basically writing zeros to the beginning, the end, and basically rewriting the entire hard drive. I do agree that you do not want to use it often on a drive. Usually after the second or third time, it really makes the drive unusable again. Matter of fact, on one of the hard drives, it did remap some sectors, but that was okay because the hard drive checked good otherwise. So if you're using D-band, I do agree, be cautious, but if you're trying to recover a drive that you know had some very malicious infections on it, whether it be viruses, spyware, malware, adware, and you're afraid that just a regular Windows format won't take care of it, then yes, I would definitely use D-band. Let's see what we got. These are a few more questions from the vlog from the Pioneer Radio install. Okay, I know I'm going to get this wrong. Kadio Fujimi, and I apologize, I probably butchered that name. Also, just in case you were at all curious still, Matt, the Core 2 Duo E8400, which is on the higher end of the tier spectrum of the Duos, has 6 megabytes of L2 cache. It also sports a 3 gigahertz clock speed and a 1333 megahertz front side bus. These are pretty reasonably priced on eBay. Yeah, I was close. I knew it was either 6 or 8 megabytes of level 2, but I wasn't 100% sure because I didn't have my tablet in front of me to actually look that up. But yes, I love the E8400 processor. I had that in a couple of my systems, and to be honest with you, they rival some of the quad-core processors. They are really very solidly built and very efficient. Max O'Neill wrote, I like your vlogs. They are to my taste. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. The Dastardly Deviant wrote, nice. Cool. I really appreciate that too. See, I'll answer all comments now, as long as they're not paragraph after paragraph. Don't send me an essay, but if you send me a short, concise comment that I feel comfortable reading, no problem. I'll go ahead and read that online for you. Let's see what else we have here. I'm going to go down a little bit here. Okay, these are some comments I got from the vlog where I went to Aldi's. Mr. Jimmy wrote, LOL, our store called Why Not over here sells stuff cheaper and is, I'm not sure what that means, NZD. Yeah, there are some cheaper stores. Save-A-Lot is another one that is actually a little bit cheaper than Aldi's even on certain products, but their quality is a little bit less too. So I'd rather pay an extra $1 on something and know it's a fresh and good quality than go to a super bargain basement discount store and get something I'm not that sure of. That brings up another point. I'm not sure where that comment was, but I had a comment once from somebody that said, you buy food at the dollar store, that's disgusting. Well, you may not know our dollar stores. Our dollar store, Dollar Tree over here, gets products made for them, and the food that they get is fresh, and it comes in on a weekly basis, so their stuff is okay. Now, granted, they do also have some corporate buyouts and like they buy warehouse specials. Some of that stuff can be iffy, but you just got to know what to look for. At any Dollar Tree, especially if you're in the food section, you're not sure, turn it over. If it says distributed by Greenbrier International, which is Dollar Tree's parent headquarters, you're good to go. That means that is a product that was made specifically for Dollar Tree and not something that they bought in bulk at a auction. So that's one way to tell if the food is good or not. And I'll be honest with you, I've even bought some of the stuff that wasn't made by them, and usually it's still pretty good. You just want to go ahead and look at the dates and make sure that it's before its Best Buy dates. Still on that Aldi's vlog, Eric Brunhammer wrote, also Aldi's has an Android app that gives you all the specials for the upcoming weeks. You know what, Eric? I read that comment and I just have not had a chance to download it. I will try and do that sometime later on this week, hopefully before next week, because we're going to have to do some shopping there, and that would make things so much easier because we do not always get the Aldi's flyer in the mail. Also from Eric Brunhammer, he wrote, "Funny, Thursday I went to Aldi's and spent about $63, which is almost exactly what we spent, but that will last a single guy like me about a month." LOL, yeah. If it was just me, that would probably last a month too, but you know, it's the three of us, and sometimes we have guests over and they need to eat too. Let's see. Pug Williams wrote, "Aldi's is right up your alley." Yep, definitely. I am a bargainer. I love getting good deals, and I am not ashamed of it. That is who I am. Uncle Corky wrote, $11.99 for the cashew seems kind of high, comparable to Walmart. All these party peanuts are really good and reasonably priced, though. I haven't tried shopping for nuts in Walmart for a long time. Years ago, I used to buy their honey roasted peanuts, and they were very good. But I've kind of been turned off to Walmart because I've heard some things about their food that I really didn't like, that they've kind of cut corners on certain products, one of them being the nuts. And the last couple of times that I bought those nuts, I noticed the quality had gone down. They were, for one thing, they were a little bit rancid, actually. They were old, and they just weren't very, didn't taste very well. You could tell they were kind of on the old side. They didn't use the best quality nuts, so... yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look into it, though. I thought $11.99 was good. Now, I'm comparing this to prices from, say, Bed Bath & Beyond. Another store we have here, Food Lion, Farm Fresh, all those stores. That size of cashews would cost you close to $20. So, you know what? There may be better prices out there. So, we'll have to see. I'll do some research on that and let you guys know. Let's see what we got here. You know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and end the Q&A for today because the video is starting to get a little bit on the long side and I don't want to lose my audience. So, hope you guys really enjoyed the vlog for today. I really appreciate all the positive reviews. I got a lot of good content coming in, content. I can't even talk right now, guys. Got a lot of good content coming in the future, especially when we go upstate. I'm still planning on going to... the Serling house in Binghamton, Rod Serling's house, you know, the guy that created the Twilight Zone. And then after that, we're still planning on going to the Corning Glassware Factory. I don't know if I'll be able to film in there. If not, I'll try to just get some shots from the outside. Maybe they'll let me take pictures. We'll just have to play it by ear. And as I say always, have a blessed day, everybody.